can do it all, you can have it all. And I'm here to remind you that let your light shine bright and write a story that is too damn good to be read. Hello, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. You can do it all, you can have it all. My name is Zama Madlala, usi shukabalda, undundundu, undlebe ezinyezezo ezinyazizwa, ihlokohloko elihle, ozalwa umamanci, umambali, umafumba, umaqholo. I am an African queen wearing an African crown. Guys, so basically I actually shot this video because there's this lady who has been asking me about my business and how I started my business and what challenges I actually went through in order for me to get where I am right now. So basically I have a food business. I actually have a food truck, whereas I sell African food, which is beef stew, hot body chicken, mohodu. I have tortoise, cow heels. I sell istambu as a starch, dumpling, rice and pap. So basically, well, she was actually asking me because she feels uguti most of that is actually started, or that business is mostly being started or ran or well by old people. I should actually say that is that code. So well, I actually told her that well, when I was advising her, it's actually I was actually advising her from my background, because my cooking actually started from a very a young stage, whereas the love of cooking actually started at a very young age. It's not that I actually it was something that I did like, I should actually say, because I was raised by a grandmother, which was my mom's grandmother, would my great grandmother. So basically for me, it was more of a thing that was forced into me. But as much as it was forced, and I grew with it, so basically it's something that naturally came, with people who were raised by grandmothers, that will actually tell you, because idea is something that you are forced to make, but it's something and even cooking. So basically my grandmother was actually teaching me as actually a young girl who she was raising. And for me now, it was something that I ended up actually liking, and like experimenting certain things in the kitchen, and but I never thought it was actually something that I can actually start as a business. So when I actually moved to Joburg, which is Gauteng, because I'm from KZN, when I moved this side, I actually got a job, whereas I was actually working Monday to Friday. So basically, at home, guys, you're always busy. You are always busy. So ngama weekends for me, since I did not have much friends in Gauteng, so I didn't have something to do on weekends. I would be sleeping the whole weekend, and sleeping is not something that I really like. And to actually having friends, whereas I'll actually have to go out every weekend, that thing needs money. So basically it's something that I didn't want to actually associate myself with. And so I started looking for weekend jobs, and for me it wasn't something that I was actually serious about. But the main reason why I actually started my business, I looked around the area I was actually staying at, and then I saw for a fact that they don't actually have nice food, nice home food. I wouldn't say food because, well, basically they were actually more into buying like fast food. You know, actually, Joburg, people are busy. People are actually working very hard to actually grow themselves and stuff. So basically, most people don't have like this cat to actually cook and stuff. So that's when I actually started my business. Not necessarily good. See, I started the business then. So just to actually well, not explain, like go back on how I really started. Well, basically, I started by like every month I'll buy like something that is actually going to be like a basic for me to start. Like I started buying like board, they're like those big pots. I started buying that the gas stove. I started buying like dishes just to mix like the salads, and like just to mix whenever you are like preparing for the meal, you know. I started like bowls, but those big bowls because I had for just home use. But like now that I'm actually thinking of cooking for, you know, a large number of people, so that's when I actually started you know, buying and looking into those things. I actually did my research because basically I don't have a business background, and no one is actually doing that business at home. So, you know, I looked around at people who are actually selling the very same thing that I would like to sell, and so already I had the experience of cooking, but and I already knew what I wanted to serve to my clients. So the research that I was actually doing, who is actually going to buy from me, or should I actually start or render these savers, this savers, um is it needed around the area? Why is it not there? So basically, I found the fact that, well, people have been looking and people have been wanting to have this the savers. So that's how I actually started my business. So there are parts where you feel like you're not sure about this, especially me. Now I felt like that when I have already bought everything and I had already set a date. You could say, okay, this is when I'm going to start. Imagine the meat was there, spices were there, like I had bought everything, and then the following morning I was like, I don't think I want to do this. Like, honestly, the anxiety of, like, you know, not that I did not believe in my business, but like, you just feel anxious and you just feel like, I don't think I am sure about this. Like, it happens with the most. I'm not saying it happens with everyone, but it happens with the most. So basically, I actually did start. Wow, the feedback from people was amazing. Like, I am telling you, like, it was actually amazing. So I pushed, and I managed to get like more equipment. I pushed because like the numbers and people were actually really supporting. So there were really like challenges. Um there were parts where I will actually sell out. There were days where I will actually I experienced the fact that it's too hot, and then like I don't know, guys, but like you get to experience things that you did not plan when you were planning the business, or when you were planning to start the business. That's why it's always important to not be stuck on the planning. Just try and start, because starting helps you to actually learn about the challenges that you go through in the business. So Mina, the challenges that I was actually experiencing was that utoluguti, I thought I knew how to cook pap, but then I'm in Gauteng. I cook pap I cook up the Zulu way. No, not the Zulu way, the KZN way, whereas it's too soft. And when you're in Gauteng, you actually get like different tribes who are like saying, in Vendatina, we like ipap like this. I had to learn from my clients or from my customers in order for me to actually get better at what I am actually doing. So when I started my business, I started with a yellow rice, and because I wanted to actually sell basmati rice too. So challenges that I faced when people were like, "Tinasli rice yellow al sutisi," I'm like, how? I've just added turmeric powder. That's it. It's actually the same rice. So I had to actually make those changes, like different changes. But what I'm trying to explain to people is that you get to be stuck on planning too much. Whereas you want to start a business, that's it. You just need to start so that you can actually learn from what you have started. Like, there will be changes that really requires when like certain things so that the business can actually run smoothly and then people can actually support you. But if you are stuck on planning, plan into ongayazi, shame. Let me tell you, my sister, let me tell you, my brother, just start. I was actually watching this video by Michelle Expert. It's Michelle Expert, right? Yes, it is Michelle Expert. Like, she nailed it. Like, there's no point for a person, there's no reason for a person to be stuck on planning. As like, for me now, I can also say the very same thing, because I have been planning to actually start my YouTube video for a very long time. So, like, trying to get a good camera to actually shoot a video, trying to get like good lighting for me to shoot my video, trying to get like different things. Excuses after excuses. And I remember there was this one point I used to say, I don't actually have time. Yes, I don't actually have time. However, you make time for something that you really want to do. So don't make excuses. Ngoguti, I need to plan it better. I need to actually, yes, everyone who's actually visioning a business or something that they want to do, that we always want it to look perfect. But how are you going to make it look perfect if you don't start and learn from it? I've made so many mistakes in my business, and for me now, when I started, I was like, I'm not going to be doing tenders at my business, because it has happened that there were people who actually offered me jobs in order for me to go and cater certain places, because they liked the savings that I had. And those are the changes that I actually had to do, because in my mind, I was like, I'm going to be selling on the side of the road, and that is my savings. So it has happened that people would be like, oh, we like your food, and could you please cater this event for us? And it's something that I did not plan. And ngabe I did not start my business, I wouldn't have been where I am today with the business. I wouldn't have the knowledge that I have, because I was stuck on planning. And on my planning, there were certain things that I would say I wouldn't do, because I thought I couldn't do them. But then when I started, it actually has helped to actually, it showed me how capable I am to do certain things. So basically, guys, do not waste time. Do not waste time in planning. It does not help. Just do it. That is my advice. And yeah, I'm gonna be sharing more experience of how I started my business and what has helped me, what did not work for me, and so that we can actually grow together and build together. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate people who are actually subscribing in this channel. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate. And for the people who are actually putting pressure on me to actually post on this channel, or yeah, guys, honestly, I really appreciate you. But please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. You can do it all. You can have it all.